What is up? I'm Sergeant Ballistic, but you guys can call me Brian. Thank you for checking out this video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the product you see beside me. This is the HyperX Cloud II gaming headset. I already did an unboxing video where I go into pretty good detail about all the different accessories that you get with this and the build construction. For this review, I'm going to try to keep things limited to what I feel about the headset after using it for a month, what are the sound characteristics, how it stood up in terms of build construction and all of that. So let's get into it. Now you can pick up this headset for around $90 without any sales, but if you're looking for a deal, definitely keep your eyes peeled. I've tweeted out several times when this has gone down to $70, and that's including a bundled copy of Rainbow Six Siege, which is a $60 value in of itself. Now, even at that price point of $90, I've got to say I'm really pleased with the overall experience of using this headset. The build construction is great. Feels like nice premium quality plastics and metals and the leatherette material that they use. The headset's proven to be very durable over my time using it. I've dropped it a couple times accidentally, gotten it caught on my chair and have it come crashing down. No scratches that I've been able to see and no discernible differences in the acoustics or sound qualities whatsoever. The headset has proven to be very comfortable. It's not the lightest headset for its size at around like 320 or 340 grams, whereas other headsets of the same size I've seen as low as like 225 grams. But that said, I've had no problems wearing it for extended play sessions. The fact that they include two different types of ear cups is absolutely great. Attached by default are the leatherette material, which you're going to want to use if you really value having a nice great seal to help keep out, kind of external sounds, and also to keep sound in so it won't leak as much, and you'll get a better bass response overall generally with kind of non-velour pads. Conversely, the interchangeable velour pads allow for a little bit more breathability. Also, they do have a little bit of sound leak, but you can hear things going on around you a little bit more. In terms of compatibility, this thing was pretty good. I was able to use it on my Xbox One, PS4, and PC behind me. I use it primarily for gaming, but did try it out to listen to some music and watch a few movies. Overall, I don't have a golden ear, but I'd say that this is a fairly well balanced gaming headset. It's not going to stand up to a super analytical pair of, audiophile headphones, but comparing it to a lot of the competitors in the same price, it's definitely one of the better closed headsets I've tried in terms of its sound signature. The low end is pretty tight and not overbearing. I was able to notice a lot of detail in the lows, whereas some gaming headsets, you just tend to get this overall kind of like overmodulated buzz that just kind of shakes your ears whenever any kind of sub bass comes into the signal. The mids are pretty good. It's a little V-shaped, a little scooped, so they're a little bit kind of underwhelming, but it's not because there's just tons of bass and treble leaking into it. This being a gaming headset, they have done a little bit to try to boost the treble, I feel, in order for you to be able to hear things like footsteps and bullet whizzes and localize things a little bit better. Now, one of the biggest features of this headset and one of the only differentiators between this and the original HyperX Clouds is that these come with a USB DAC, which allows support for 7.1 virtual surround sound. In general, I tend to lean towards straight up stereo over any type of virtual surround sound. I just find that across different types of games, it reacts differently and you just don't know what you're going to get in some games. In some games, the directional sound is great with virtual, some games it's not. So I just tend to stick with stereo. That said, this is a pretty good implementation of virtual surround sound. It definitely opened up the sound stage of these closed headsets a little bit, not quite to the point of what you'll see from an open back headset, but pretty good. Gave a little bit more directional sounds in terms of forward and back and up and down. But I feel like in doing that, it kind of disrupted some of the detail and precision that you get in terms of, what different sounds are what. So things got a little muddled, but if you really, really like virtual surround sound, this is a pretty good implementation. I was really happy to see that there's no drivers or software that you have to install in order to get this working. It's straight up plug and play. You can plug it up into your laptop, your gaming PC, and even your PS4. Now, HyperX doesn't support this. While some things like virtual surround sound might work on the PS4, things like volume control and muting might not. So if you're going to use it and it acts up, you're on your own. They're not going to offer any support for that kind of functionality. The controls on the sound card are pretty good. You get volume up and down, mic up and down, and you can also mute the mic. It has LED indicators for when it's plugged up and powered, as well as for when 7.1 virtual surround sound is on. So that's pretty nice. It has a belt clip or a shirt clip so you can clip it somewhere if you want to. Overall, pretty happy with that. As for the mic quality, I'm gonna say it's good for a headset, but not something I'd pick over a really nice condenser mic. It's great for, you know, in-game VoIP or third-party applications like Discord or TeamSpeak or Curse. The Cloud 2 is actually one of the first headsets to be certified by Discord as having a mic which meets their standards, which is kind of interesting. The mic is detachable, meaning that you can use this kind of as a pair of headphones, and here you can hear a sample of the mic. Here you go. This is a microphone sample of the HyperX Cloud II going through its included USB sound card. Again, not stellar, but definitely good enough for gaming. But if you're going to be streaming or doing content, I suggest getting a condenser mic if it's in your budget. So overall, I gotta say that this is one of the best closed headsets I've ever used. I really enjoyed playing a lot of shooters, especially with this. I played a ton of Rainbow Six Siege, some Division, Battlefield, Counter-Strike Go. The localization was really good. The soundstage made it so I can kind of pick out where things are coming from and kind of get the jump on people every once in a while. Build construction is great. I really don't know how they're pricing it at this $99 or $90 price point. Like I said, there are a ton of sales on it, so if you can find it on sale with the Siege bundle, go ahead and pick that up. But that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the video, this headset, and what headset you're looking at and what headset you might want me to take a look at next in the comments below. As I mentioned, I've got links to everything in the description. Go ahead and go HyperX on that like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.